Hey guys, Sheephead here again with another video from Tera Online. Today's video is going to be kind of a natural progression from the pets video that I made. For those who don't know, that video is here, you can click that and go watch it. But sadly, they were removed from the game. So in short, the pets used to be something that you could put down pretty much anywhere in the world, and it was your personal pet. So you'd buy it, you put it down, and then you can make it sell or buy anything that you wanted. The only problem with this is that you could only sell, I believe it was like 10 items at a time, or buy 10 items at a time. And also, there would be fucking millions of them, literally, in Velica. You walk into Velica, and you'd go to Freedom Plaza, and all you could see was like this sea of pets spamming what they were selling above their heads. So it kind of got a bit too much. So another big problem was that if you wanted to buy something specific, you'd have to go around all the vendors trying to find the thing that you wanted, and it was so frustrating. So now, after waiting a while, letting the anger die down, I've realised why they've removed pets from the game, and they have pretty much put all their attention into this broker system. So obviously this video is going to be focusing on the broker system. I'm going to explain how to search for stuff, how to buy stuff, how to sell stuff, and most importantly, how to collect your items and your gold. So the first thing we're going to do is need to head to the broker. He is marked as the trade broker on the map, and you can pretty much find him in any town. The only thing you really need to do is find this icon on the map. So once you've found him, all you do is simply speak to him, and it's going to bring up the broker UI. Now this UI is a little bit complex at first, and so is this whole auction house / broker thing, and it's going to take a while to get used to. And at the moment, if you're watching this video as soon as I've released it, you're going to notice that it's actually broken, okay? But hopefully they will fix this very soon, because it's fucking annoying and they need to fix it now. So, as you can see on screen, this is pretty much the broker UI, and it's split up into 5 tabs and 2 sections. So I'm going to go through each tab and pretty much just break it down and explain what it does. So the first tab is search item. This is pretty much where you search for your items, obviously. As you can see, we have 2 sections here. We have the one on the left, which is a breakdown of categories. We have weapons, armor, crafting, consumables, etc. And on the right, we have the items which are in those categories. So for example, if I want to look for a axe, then obviously we're going to hit the weapon drop down because it's a weapon. We're going to hit axe, and then boom, we have all the axes that are currently on the auction house. And these can be sorted, as you can see here, by various categories. They can be sorted by name, rarity, item level, enchantable or not, tier, etc. So this is a very good way of finding the item if you don't know what item you're specifically looking for. If you do know what you're looking for and you know the name of it, then you can actually use the search term up here. You just simply type it in, whack enter, boom, it will come up with the item, and it will range between the highest price and the lowest price. Sadly, this is the thing that is broken at the moment. So selling stuff for finding prices, for buying stuff is just a fucking mess. But we're gonna act like it's working fine just for this video. So the new things that they've added to the UI are actually these 2 buttons here. We have something called Smart Search. So if you click this, you'll notice that it comes up with a big drop down, and in this drop down it has a lot of categories. So this is new. I haven't seen this in any MMO, and this is going to get used so much, and this is so useful. So some of the categories that you can see, it splits them up into the specific instances. If I want to buy an item from the Golden Labyrinth, all I have to do is just hit this drop down and click it, and it's going to come up with all the items from that instance, which is just insane. Another drop down that is just crazy useful is this one here called Enchanting Material for my equipped weapon. So what this is going to do is it's going to look at what item you currently have equipped. It's going to look at the tier of it. So for example, mine is a tier 7 weapon, and it's going to show me every single item on the auction house which is tier 7. So this is insane for enchanting, because obviously you need to get as many tier 7 weapons as you possibly can to try and upgrade your weapon. So instead of looking through the auction house for all these fucking weapons, which is going to take you ages, this saves you so much time and is an amazing feature. And the same can be done for your armor. The last smart search topic that I want to cover is this one here. Better than my equipped weapon and armor. So if you have something that's equipped and you want a better item, all you do is just click this button, man, and it shows you everything on the auction house which is better than your currently equipped weapon and armor. And this is just, oh my god, how good is this? Put in the comments below how good you think this is, because I think it's fucking amazing. I haven't seen it in any other game. If you've seen it in another game, then tell me that you've seen it in another game, but I haven't seen this in any other game. It's amazing. So yeah, Okay, the second tab is recent history, and this is going to have a list of all your recent search terms. If you're looking backwards and forwards or you're selling loads of the same item, then instead of typing it all in, obviously you can just click here. The third tab we have is your listings. As you can see on my screen, I have all these items up at the moment. They're pretty much all from Cultist Refuge because we've been farming the shit out of it. Pretty much 50 runs already since the game's come out, as we're capped to level 38. As you can see here, the listings show you the item, the level, how rare it is, how many you have, the asking price, and the duration. So if you want to cancel an item, you simply just click on it and click remove listing. Now, as the warning says, you are going to lose the money that it cost to put the item up in the first place. So the next tab is brokered sales. And this was what was fucking confusing, because I was buying stuff on the auction house and I was selling stuff, and I'm getting this icon in the bottom right here, which is obviously my mail, so I assumed that everything went to my mailbox. However, this is not the case. These next two tabs, brokered sales and brokered purchases, is where you collect from the sales, obviously your money, and the brokered purchases, obviously your items. So as you can see on screen, I have all these 4 items that I've sold. So if I click one, I can just collect this 7 gold 65 by clicking collect, and it will add into my bag instantly. Or if I just am lazy, and obviously most people do this, then you just hit collect all and it's going to put all the money. So the next tab is brokered purchases, and this is where you're going to pick up the items that you are buying. So as you can see on here, I actually bought a pave rune of a rune via buy it now. As soon as I do this, I need to go to the brokered purchases, I need to click the item and hit collect, and as you can see, it instantly goes into my inventory. So this is how you collect your money, and this is how you collect your items. So one thing that you'll notice when you go to buy an item on the auction house is that there's 2 buttons to the right of the item that you want to buy. There is make offer and there is buy now. Now, make offer might be grayed out, and that is because the person who's selling that item is offline. And this feature is really new. I've never seen this in any other game either, and it's really impressive. So as you can see on screen, when I click make offer, what it's going to do is it's going to whisper the person who is selling the item, and it's going to come up with Sheephead has made an offer on your item. Do you wish to refuse this or negotiate? Okay, so if he clicks refuse, nothing's going to happen. It's just going to shoot me down out the sky and say fuck you. And if he clicks negotiate, what's going to happen is he's going to get a window pop up on his screen, and I'm going to get one pop up on my screen, and we are going to pretty much negotiate a price. So the person who's buying the item, who's making the offer, can only put in an amount that is above the asking price but below the buy it now price. So as you can see here on screen, I actually have the POV from both the person who's buying and the person who is selling. So the person who's buying just puts in an amount and basically clicks confirm, and then the person on the other end who is selling the item can say, yeah, this is a good amount, and the seller can pretty much say, yeah, here you go, you can have the item for this, or he can just say no, and they can keep negotiating a price. So this is just amazing. Like, you can do this from anywhere. You don't have to be standing next to the person, you don't have to be on the same continent, you don't have to be anywhere close, and you can still do this. And it's just a fucking wicked thing to have in the game. Just a quick shout out to Hyper and Baron, my new guildies, who helped me with this video, because we had no idea what all this stuff did, so we had to work it out. So thanks to you guys. So now that you know how to buy and collect your items, we're going to move on to the second part of the video, which is actually going to be selling your items. So yet again, all you need to do is open up the Brokerage UI, and you need to go to your listings tab. Now once you click this, it's really simple actually to do this. All you do is click and drag the item that you wish to sell, you just drag and drop it into the list. Once you do this, you notice it comes up with this screen here, which pretty much just asks you how much you wish to sell this item. It will scan the auction house and look at how much people are actually selling the item at the moment, and pretty much say this is the minimum price and this is the average price, which is fucking amazing. In World of Warcraft, which I'm going to get flamed for mentioning, but whatever, you actually have to have an add-on for this shit, but you don't need that shit in this game, which just makes it even more amazing. So once you've worked out your price, you type it in, simply hit OK, and there's a 7-day listing right there. So guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to stay tuned to my channel, because the game is coming out in 2 days. We are level capped at 38 in early access, and I'm going to be leveling as fast as possible with the guildies to level 60. So we're going to get so much more footage up on this channel as soon as possible. So make sure you subscribe if you like my videos, and head to my channel if you want to watch some more. Thanks a lot, guys.